What's going on, Infinite Fam? Welcome back to another video.
What's going on, Infinite Fam? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys
hit that subscribe button, turn your post notification bells on, leave a positive comment down below for a chance to win a shout out in the next video.
That's right.
So as you guys can see, Isaiah's over here dogging these cookies.
I'm done, I promise.
Yeah, and eating and talking with his mouth full.
I'm sorry.
I apologize on his behalf.
I'm sorry, okay. Alright.
So you want to tell them what we're doing today?
So you guys want to be nosy, and no, I'm just kidding. We asked you guys on Instagram to basically, I guess, DM us different questions that you guys want to know about Janice and I.
That's pretty much it. And I feel like we haven't done like a Q&A where it's not like crazy juicy questions. It's just genuine, like getting to know us. And you know, we do have a lot of new subscribers since the last time we got a getting to know us Q&A.
That was a long time ago.
Very long time, like probably
time.
2 years ago by now.
Nah, maybe even more.
Like
but
3, right?
Either way, guys, we're here to answer your questions that you guys want to know about us. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and read off the questions that you guys asked us, and we're about to get right into it.
How many questions we got?
There's
that's a lot.
There's a good amount here.
That's a lot.
But we're gonna start off with, how old are we?
I'm 23.
I'm 23 years young.
I am older.
By 2 months,
3.
and you're both saying 3.
3.
January and March is how many months apart?
Oh my god.
January,
3.
February, March, 2 months.
January is month number 1. March is month number 3.
No, it's not. That's not how that works.
Well, I know I'm right. So,
Considering you're 23 and I'm 24, that's literally 2 months.
I thought you were talking about age. I'm like, when did you turn 24?
Oh my goodness.
Anyway.
Next question is Janice really 5'1"? Yes! Do I have to show you guys my ID? Like,
She might be shorter than 5'1". We don't know yet.
No, I'm not.
You
I'm
might-
5'1" and 3/4, so I technically 5'2".
Who told you 3/4?
My doctor.
Your doctor lying. I'm like convinced you're like 5 foot flat.
No, I'm not.
All right, well, 5'1" and 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Almost 5'2".
I'm 5'8",
No, you're not.
5'9".
Everyone thinks that Isaiah's like 5'5" because we look the same height and like TikToks and stuff.
We're not.
I don't know what it is, but for everyone who meets us in person, they're like, wow, Janice is really small.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
I'm not 5'3", I'm not 5'4", I'm not 5'5", so stop in the comments. Thank you.
Have we ever had a huge argument?
Yeah.
Yeah, a
Of
couple
course.
times.
We've been together for almost 6 years.
So,
It's
what do you think?
there's been a couple, nothing like crazy or anything like that, but they've been
It's
like.
never got to a point where like, you know, arguing where we're yelling in each other's faces.
Yeah,
we
nah.
never yell at each other.
We
like,
just get aggravated with each other and then
Yeah.
we'll just like give the other the silent treatment.
Mhm.
That's like
how
our
we
big
handle
argument.
our big arguments.
Yeah.
Did we go to college?
Nope. And I'm happy to say that.
I went to a vocational school, right? That's what it's called?
No, you did trade.
A trade school, yeah. I went to a trade school, I went to cosmetology school, I have my cosmetology license in the state of Florida.
I took a gamble and just started doing YouTube right after high school, and so far it's working. Hope you're proud of me, Mom.
Next question is, do we like sports?
Oh, I love sports. I'm all about sports. Basketball, baseball, football. I think that's it.
Everything.
Nah,
You literally
that's
play
like my
everything.
3 main though.
Yeah, but you said you have fun playing soccer sometimes.
Sometimes, but it's too much work, man. Like all that running, and then I get down to one side of the field, and then they just reverse it, and I'm like, I am not running the other
I
way.
feel like in high school you played soccer a lot with your friends, but now we're
I
like...
did, not on a team, just for fun.
I feel like now we're like old and we can't really play sports as
Nah,
well
man.
as we used to.
I gained weight from all them cookies, so it's like I'm not as active as I used to be, but
Right.
football, baseball, basketball, those are my 3 main. Love them.
Personally, I used to cheer, I used to compete, and I dance, but I don't think... I'm not very much of a sporty person. I hate sports. I'm really bad at them. But
I want you guys to guess. Who do you think is the better dancer in this relationship? Guarantee you guys are going to be surprised. Anyway,
how is our families?
our families, if we're talking personality-wise, I feel like my family is very, I would say old-fashioned, but like fun. Like they're very lenient, very passive, chill, mellow. I feel like they're like me kind of. Like
No,
very,
they're not.
How?
Your family's not mellow.
What do you? Well, when I mean
No.
mellow, I mean like chill, like
No, they're not.
So what are they then?
I feel like Isaiah's family is very energetic. I feel like everyone's always like...
I guess.
If you're talking your mom's household, yeah, everyone's very energetic. But if you're talking your grandparents, they're very calm.
Either way, what I'm trying to say is basically it's always on a positive side. Like they're never like grumpy or mad or anything like that. It's always like cool vibes.
His family's always like really fun to be around.
Sometimes. Because I'm not gonna lie, they can get a bit annoying, but that's every family.
But for the most part, yeah, it's fun to be around his
Yeah.
family. My family, on the other hand, I can't really explain.
I feel like your family is cool too. I feel like they're like on the fun side. They're like mostly positive and all that. Like I love being around your family, like your aunts, both your aunts and then your parents. I love being around them. I just feel like a homey, cozy, peaceful vibe when I'm with them.
Yeah.
And then when we're with our cousins, it's like World War III.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun.
a big split, so I didn't really know how to like.
It's fun. Both of our families are cool. They're fun to be around.
I feel like our families are so. If you guys don't know, our families kind of like grew up with each other, and we didn't know it.
Yeah, we didn't know it.
So our families share very similar personalities
Yeah.
because they grew up on the same block
Yeah.
when we were kids.
Yeah, there's a lot of it's small world. We're
Yes,
just gonna call it that.
very small
We're just
world.
gonna call it that.
How much money do we make on YouTube?
Damn, that one got personal.
Right?
All right, well,
Damn.
we're gonna say enough to pay the bills and then some.
Yeah.
We'll say
that's a good answer.
Yeah.
We're just gonna move on.
We're not rich. I feel like a lot of people think
Yes.
YouTubers. Well, there are a lot of YouTubers that are obviously rich. I wouldn't say we're rich. I'd say
Everybody
we have
thinks
some.
that
units.
we're rich, like especially locally. Everyone's like, "You're rich."
No, if I were
We're
rich,
not.
I'd be living in a house right now. But it's not about what you make; it's about how much you save. Remember that.
What is our zodiac signs?
I am an Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Aquarius.
I'm an Aries.
Toxic.
You're toxic.
You're
Let's
right.
not get into this. If we didn't have YouTube, what job would we have?
Honestly, I'd probably still be working my old job, which was I was like on the way. I guess I was an accountant, but I really wasn't a real accountant. But I was like an under the table accountant.
Seriously, you did the work without the title, pretty much.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. We'll go with that. The real title was bookkeeper, but I might as well have been an accountant the next step up.
Me personally, if I didn't have YouTube, I'd probably be trying to pursue my acting career and singing career.
That's a very hard industry to get into.
Yeah.
But
So I don't know what I would be doing. Probably be a teacher. Have you considered a new pet?
there's been so much talk between Janice and I about getting a new pet, and it's most likely getting a dog. But we don't want to get a dog, but we do at the same time. It's like we can't imagine loving another dog as much as we love our current dog, Blooper. So I don't know, it's hard. Like we want one, but we don't at the same time.
It's so difficult because we're in love with pets, like dogs in general, and like it's so hard because I want Blooper to have a companion when we're not home, but at the same time, like I don't want him to get jealous or feel like territorial.
There's like a lot of what ifs.
Yeah,
and
there's
I don't want to
a
go
lot,
through
a lot of stuff, but maybe
Who knows?
Who knows?
Down the line.
Next question is, can Janice drive?
Yes, Janice can drive. And I saw someone comment today actually saying, wow, strange. He got the car for her because I bought her a dream car, but yet he's the one always driving it. That's the way it's always been. When she had her own car, that she bought her own car before, I was mainly the one, not mainly the one driving it, but every time we go out somewhere, I'm the one who's driving.
Yeah, if we go out together, I just have really bad anxiety, and it took a lot for me to actually get behind the wheel after I had a car accident when I was like 15, and it was really bad. So that like scarred me mentally, physically, everything.
It really did.
So yeah, it's been a journey for me to get behind the wheel. So if I have the opportunity for someone else to drive, I'll take it. Next question is, are we religious?
Yeah, I mean, she used to be super religious. For certain reasons, she's not as super religious anymore. But I would say yes, we're religious. We're just not like by the book. I feel like that's the best way to say it.
I wouldn't say we're religious at all. I would just say that we believe in God, and
That's being
pretty much
religious,
it.
though.
No, it's not.
I feel like I feel like there's levels of being religious. Like there's by the
No,
book
'cause,
religious and
No, because like religion is just a bad name. Like I would say spiritual.
I don't know. Call it what you want. I believe in God. I pray to Him every day, every morning, every night. I mean, we'll leave it at that. I try not to sin. We'll leave it at that.
How long did it take for us to become official?
So Janice and I knew each other since freshman year of high school, but we didn't get together until senior year of high school just because the timing was always off. If you guys want to know exactly the story of that, you guys got to go back to an old video of ours. I believe it was something called like our journey to becoming a couple, some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Our whole story's in that video, but it took us about like 3-4 years before we actually became official.
Official couple.
Yeah.
flats or drums?
Oh, flats all
flats.
day. All day flats. All day.
Every time I forget to ask for all flats in the restaurant, I get so upset.
It's
I'm like,
disappointing.
I'm not gonna eat this.
Especially if you get a drum and it has like a lot of fat and like just rubbery pieces. Oh man, like the flats you can't go wrong.
It's like a waste.
It
like,
is.
Ugh.
It's kind of gross at the same time too.
Yeah, like I just look at it and I'm like, damn, I don't want to eat this, but I'm going to because I'm hungry.
Right.
And then the last question is, has anybody came in between us or tried to come in between us in our relationship?
Oh, that's a funny one. Is it just that one person we're both thinking of? Or
I don't know what you're thinking of.
you don't know what I'm talking about?
No?
You know what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about.
What?
You know who I'm talking about. The whole college scenario when we were thinking about going to college and, you know, this certain person stepped in and was like, yeah, you really don't know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I mean, I'm not even thinking of that sense.
I'm thinking of that.
I'm thinking of, like, the question I think they're trying to say is, like, has anyone tried to get at me or you while in a relationship to try to break us up?
Nah, not necessarily try to break us up.
For me, yeah.
Nah, no one literally has came up and like tried to break us up. There's been girls that have been like, I guess like a little flirty, and obviously
A lot of flirting.
I don't know what's a lot versus.
Well, I know for me, like when I was going to cosmetology school, there was some guy that was like in love with me.
Right, I remember that situation.
Yeah, that situation was kind of weird.
I don't think anyone really tried to like break us up though. It was just people trying to like flirt with us.
I think this guy really wanted to be with me though.
Alright, well at this point he could catch the fade and we'll see how that goes.
Alright, anyway.
If you're watching, buddy.
No. Yeah, that's all the questions that we have.
Well, if you guys want to ask more questions or you guys want a part 2 of stuff like this, just getting to know us more, let us know down in the comment section below, and also like this video. That's how we'll find out if you guys really like this kind of video. Other than that, that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah. Maybe we can go on YouTube Live because we haven't been on YouTube Live in a minute, so maybe you guys can ask us questions on there and we can do kind of like a live chat and read all the comments and, you know, give you guys shout outs and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty fun.
Well, alright, Infinite Fam, it is time for today's post notification shout out. Today's post notification shout out goes out to Rosemary Brown. Shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much for having your post notifications turned on. If you guys want a post notification shout out, all you guys got to do is
like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn your post notification bells on so you're notified whenever we post a new video.
And that's all there is to it. And with all that being said, guys, we'll see you guys in the next video.